Okay, well that's as good as it's gonna get for today. But for real though, it's pretty good, huh? These, really happy with how these turned out. Got them hung. Again, really happy with how these turned out. They're all hung up. This is, if you notice, when you, well, it's hard to do with one hand. When you pull the wheels back, it will want to roll towards the wall, thus keeping the hook always intact. Geometry saves me again. The same is true for that. I got these awesome little guide wheels down there, or these little 2x4s. Yeah, let's see. Okay, this little long-handled tool storage right there. Got all my Mutineer attachments. It's pretty fancy. Okay, this here, of course, under there. Same with the rake there, nice and over the door. Won't interfere with anything. Pretty happy, all in all. I don't like this. I think what I'm gonna have to do is make a series of bespoke holders for these. You know, like I'm imagining a slot between two pieces of wood hanging under here or something. You know, kind of the same with these. You know, you can imagine a sled where all three of these are kind of just riding on little strips here. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's a lot of custom construction. So that's not getting done today. If I decide I like that and I get other sizes, I'll need to make a storage thing for that. This is all the Haas irrigation stuff. And it is a lot. Like the irrigation attachment is a ton of really dense steel and equipment. This is the kind of the Row Garden starter kit. I'm fine with all the irrigation stuff being in a tub because you don't actually use it too much. You know, you set it up, things kind of stay there until you take the row down and redo it. So I'm kind of cool with that hanging out in there. I also, irrigation stuff tends to collect a lot of extra bobbly bits, so it's nice to have a place to throw it all. Yeah, let's see. Got my goop up here. These are the tools. I'd like to have a small toolbox to put these in. I like keeping all the maintenance equipment for a project in with the project. It just makes it easy. These are like routine stuff, you know, things you're gonna need all the time, like wrenches for various sized things, you know, sharpening equipment, lubrication equipment, etc. All my Haas manuals in one bag. Hello. Up here I have, this turns the two-wheeled hoe into a one-wheeled hoe. And this is the offset kit. Talked about that a little bit earlier. And then some organic disease control. I probably can't keep these here because this shed gets pretty hot. I know for a fact that, where is it? This stuff, BT, that bacteria doesn't survive heat. This one probably won't either. But we'll figure it out. So I may just keep those in the other shed, even though it'd be nice to have them out here. But yes, all the cows. You know, y'all, I've been here all day. I've treated you already. You're just greedy girls. That's it. That's all there is to it. You're just greedy girls. Man, I'm super thrilled with how this turned out. I got an electrician coming by in a few days. Yeah, a few days. He's gonna give me a quote for like running 1 million lines, and it's gonna be crazy expensive. Talk about things that are expensive. These two shelves. This is 1 by 12, 8 feet. I ripped it in half, and then 4 of these brackets. Just the wood and the brackets, and 24 screws. It's $100 at Home Depot. $100. I think things cost so much. It's staggering how much stuff costs, you know. And it makes me worried. Like, it makes me think that before too long, like, people can't just put up shelves because they can't afford it, you know. Think if you sell eggs at $5 a dozen, and super premium eggs, right? And you're making maybe $1 a dozen in profit. You have to sell 100 dozen eggs to pay for this. And that's about the going rate of what you can pull at farmers markets for eggs. And that's how much profit you make off of it, right? Because feed's expensive and chickens are costly to maintain. You know what I mean? Housing, fences, batteries, like etc. And if you're trying to make a premium product, you know, I think charging more is important. So, you know, $5-6 a dozen is not outrageous, but there's very little profit in there, you know. Yeah, I think that these may be like, you know, maybe like the last decade where stuff like this is even possible, you know, building something like this. Something that's going to last for a long time, you know. And it makes me worried. Well, enough doom and gloom. Coming up next, I think it's time to take these bad girls out for a spin. Maybe not cedar. Definitely gonna take this plow. I got it all set up, ready to go. Hoping here in the morning, I'm gonna leave that tarp out because I want to start working that ground. Because it's time to farm. It's time. 3 years in the making. Between like planning and building and like preparing. It's finally time. This year it's finally time. So, man, it's crazy.